right here, right now.
Let's get this mission started.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. The low doesn't connect. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Starting to sweat a bit. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Combo with the target combo. Only 20 more seconds. What's it gonna be? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Player 2 will have to fight experiencing burnout. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? In there! Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight!
A brave forward jump there to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Taking stock. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Meter management is going to be a huge factor. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 at experiencing burnout. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player digs in deep to get that drive in. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Almost no drive gauge left. KO. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight!
Fires off in overdrive. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Taking stock. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That drive impact doesn't get through. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Checks them with the projectile. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Sonic boom! Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Burnout activates! Life feeds, who will this critical art hit? Yo, are they actually dead?
Sit down and shut up!
KO! Player 2 is in the groove and almost there.
Round 4. Fight!
Who's going to start things off? The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Nice read! Denies them with a somersault kick. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Knockdown, and they were right to be on guard there. Jumps in. Crowns him from above. Boom! Jumps. Nice spinning back knuckle. Oh, yo! Rock over here. Okay, somersault kick to take them head on. Getting up close and personal. Can they close this round out? Turns out. Both sides has a bit of what a finish. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.